Barely 24 hours to the Edo State gubernatorial election. A situation report from the Nigerian Civil Society Situation Room, led by the convener Yunusa Zakaria Yao, has highlighted several expectations from the security forces, political parties and voters in the course of the election.
We call on the security agencies to take the following into consideration. 1. Visibility without intimidation. While a high level of police deployment is essential to deter breach of electoral peace, the presence of security forces must not be seen as intimidating to voters. Excessive display of force can suppress voter turnout and contribute to the atmosphere of fear.
All the stakeholders, INEC, the security agencies, the political parties, to conduct themselves within the framework of the law and the regulations and guidelines issued by INEC, so that the election can be free, fair and credible.
The convener in his speech also called for consistency in the deployment of security officers.
In the past elections, we observed that security deployment has been uneven, with more officers concentrated in urban areas, leaving rural communities under scale. Deployment must be evenly spread across both urban and rural areas to prevent isolated distractions.
Yunusa in the situation report also emphasized on the need for professionalism and accountability from the police force and other security agencies all through the election, while ensuring that election materials are properly transported and polling units heavily guarded.
Professionalism and accountability. The police and other security agencies must maintain impartiality throughout the electoral process and training. Security lapses in previous elections, despite promises of adequate deployment, have undermined public trust. We ask the police to ensure that the officers and men uphold the law without bias, ensuring that election day activities proceed without enduring interference or violence. Adequate security must be provided at polling units, collation centers, and for the transportation of election materials. We equally call on the security agencies to be vigilant while managing the entry points, polling units, and will be hoodlums, commissions to disrupt the election process.
There has also been a call for political parties to maintain good conduct all through the voting process.
Political parties are critical players in ensuring the success of the electoral process. We ask them to adopt the following measures. 1. Tone down rhetoric. Political parties should refrain from inflammatory statements and hate speech that could incite and catalyze violence or deter voters from participating. Discourage vote buying. Political parties must avoid engaging in any form of electoral malpractice, particularly vote buying. Such activities undermine the legitimacy of the election and erode public trust in democracy. Mobilize peacefully. Political parties should mobilize their supporters to vote in a peaceful and orderly manner, ensuring that polling agents respect the process and do not interfere with the
Yunusa in all has expressed optimism for a positive turnout of event.
We are optimists. Our role is to ensure that citizens have the ability to come out to cast their votes, perform their civic responsibility, and elect who they think should be this governor for the next 4 years.
With the stage set and anticipation high, Edo residents and citizens nationwide await a smooth change of power into the hands of the right candidate. Stay tuned for more updates from The Guardian TV.